probably just hitting their stride. But I also agree that, Jericho is, a heck of a talent.
Yeah. I can't disagree with that either. Jericho's right up there. Rey Mysterio can be on any given night. He shows flashes of his old self now. Obviously he's older, so he's switching his style, not being as risque, but he just had a heck of a match with Dolph Ziggler not too long ago as well. So.
And Dolph Ziggler is somebody else that I find myself thoroughly entertained by watching right now. I think he's one of the great up-and-comers, along with maybe John Morrison. I think both of those guys, I think we'll be hearing a lot about those guys for years to come.
Mm. Well, who's some of the guys you've run across on the indie scene that maybe, if they get their shot, will be one of those guys we can look up to pretty soon here?
Ooh, that is tough.
You can play favorites. We won't tell anyone.
Off the top of my head, wow, you guys might have stumped me on this.
All right.
I think if you want to look no further than old school championship wrestling, I would think that Malachi would be a good fit just about anywhere. Despite my personal feelings towards him, I think Malachi would be a heck of a hand. I think he's got great intensity. Much like Randy Orton, his facial expressions are right on. And I would say Malachi. There's a couple others out there that I know because, it's just you work with so many people all the time. It's just hard to pinpoint one or two people that you could see making it. But, maybe if somebody catches my eyes, I'll be sure to let you guys know.
That's cool. We've had Malachi on the show, earlier, and he was battling egos over who was the sex god, him or our co-host here, the Caribbean Playboy, Shane Howard. So.
Oh, geez. Caribbean Playboy, huh?
He's from Miami. He's got the Jamaican heritage.
Just tell it all.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, you might want to stay away from his Facebook pictures.
Well, Malachi is quite the ladies' man, I must say. I've seen him in action. So, Caribbean Playboy, you might want to watch out, buddy.
All right, we can roll to the club together, me and him. That's all right.
I'm staying away, far away from that club.
Yeah. You're married. Don't worry about it, Darius. You're okay. You're married. So, I don't know. Maybe I was in the chat room, but was one of the questions, did you explain, your style of wrestling, when you first get on? Because I was in the chat room.
My style of wrestling?
Yeah. Or high-flying submissions or all around?
I can probably do all the high-flying stuff. I do it every now and then, but it's high risk, like they say. You know what I mean? So you never want to do too much of it, or I might not be able to walk in 10 years. But I would think I do have more of a mat-based cruiserweight style. I guess I've never really even thought about it, to tell you the truth. I'm an ass kicker. How about that? Is that a style?
It is
now. Ass kicking a style?
Yeah, I would say so. So who, you talked about Randy Orton and Chris Jericho are, at the top. HBK is one of your favorites. Who would you like to get in the ring with? Is there, a heel or a face right now out there that, man, I'd if I have my moment, my one moment, who would it be against?
Well, without a doubt, it would be Shawn Michaels because, like I said, he's probably the reason I'm in this business to begin with. I would love to have a match with Shawn Michaels. The opportunity looks bleak right now at best, but I wouldn't mind wrestling Chris Jericho. because he's another influence on me, and I wouldn't mind getting in the ring with AJ Styles.
Yeah, I could see that. Now, you all right there? You seem like you're dying or something over there.
Yeah, I'm a little under the weather, but
all right.
no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm getting better. So.
Okay, that's good. We already had one incident earlier on the show. We don't need somebody going to some kind of asthma attack now.
No, I'm good.
We had an incident that we're trying to air. We had an interview before the show came on with a UFC fighter and TNA star, I guess you can call it, Frank Trigg. We were in the middle of an interview with him.
See, when I heard you guys were having a UFC legend on, I thought you guys were talking about Matt Hughes.
Oh! Ouch! Ouch!
I hope he doesn't find me and beat me up at my house. I was just kidding.
Well, apparently he's been in Twitter wars with the Iron Sheik, so
Oh wow! I couldn't imagine that conversation.
Well, there's a lot of it that there's very few of it that we can actually say on the air, So as far as the Sheik's concerned, I don't know how it started. We didn't get that far in the interview before something happened, which we'll play later. But yeah, Matt Hughes, look out.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. Well, where are you up next? What's on your schedule? Where can if fans want to go see Skyler in action, the Rookie of the Year? Where are they going to be able to catch you?
Well, this Friday night I will be wrestling for APW Chester in Chester, South Carolina. Also, this Saturday I will be in Greenville, South Carolina for NCW National Championship Wrestling. And tomorrow night, as a matter of fact, OSCW invades the Terrace Theater in James Island. They will be showing our last show, I believe, Black and Bruised with Al Snow. They will be showing that actually on the big screen there in James Island at the movie theater. So people should definitely try to check that out. And then, of course, OSCW returns to weekends for the final time on October the 10th. Or I'm sorry, October the 11th. Weekends, or OSCW comes back to weekends for the last time on October the 11th, and that would be the show Cage Carnage with Kevin Thorne, who will be wrestling Malachi and hopefully destroying Malachi and putting him in his place once and for all.
I've got to ask you, I saw I was there for the Al Snow thing. How is it? Do you attend the ones that when they played on in the movie theater? Because that's very unique. What they're doing down there in Old School Championship Wrestling. How have you been to the theater to actually watch it on the big screen?
I believe this is tomorrow night. I believe is actually the first time they're going to ever do it. I think they're just testing the waters, and tomorrow night will be the first time they actually do it. So it should be pretty cool to see John Skyler on the big screen.
Yes. Are y'all doing? Y'all typically do autographs at OSCW and stuff in intermission. Do they have anything set up like that, or is it just going to be straight, watching the flick? Do you know? I know it's the first time.
I'm not sure. I'm sure if fans show up, they can definitely mingle with their favorite wrestlers, and I know I'll be mingling with my favorite wrestler, which is myself, John Skyler. So.
All right. John Skyler, before we let you go, let the fans know where they can check you out. If they want to, if you do fan messages, if they want to see your videos, whatever, where are you on the web?
I actually do have a MySpace. I have a MySpace account. I'm not sure what the web address is, but if you search John Skyler, I'm sure you'll be able to find me. So I am on MySpace. I don't Twitter or anything like that, because I do have a life, so no Twitter battles for me.
No Twitter rebuttals. So disappointing. I was